Next one is sorting technique. So first we are going to see about bubble sort algorithm. In bubble sort, it's nothing but arranging sorting is the sense. The first we are going to arrange in ascending order from lowest number to highest number. That is low to high, lowest number to high number. Okay. So bubble sort is a simple sorting algorithm. The algorithm starts at the beginning of the list of values sorted in an array. It compares each pair of the adjacent element and swaps them if they are in unsorted order. This comparison and lasts to be continued until no swaps are needed. Swap in the sense arrangement is needed, which indicates that the list of values stored in an array is sorted. The algorithm is a comparison sort is named for the way of smaller elements bubble to the top of the list. Although the algorithm is simple, it is too slow and less efficient when compared to insertion sort and other sorting methods. Assume list of n elements. The swap function swaps the value of the given elements. First, we shall see the pseudocode and then we shall see the problem. So start with the first element, that is index is 0. Compare the current element with the next element. First we have to compare. If it is low, we have to swap. The current element is greater than the next element, we have to swap them. If the current element is less than the next or right side element, move to the next element. Do this and again continue from step 1 until end of the index is reached. Here we have given some list 15, 16, so 15, 11, 16, 0, 12, 14, 13. It is 0, index 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5. Okay. First we are going to compare 15 with 11. Which one is greater? 11 is greater. So we are swapping this. Okay. 11 is swap. See here. Next, we are comparing 15 and 16. They are already arranged. There is no need. Next, we are going to compare 16 and 12. So we need to change. See here, in place of 16, 12 is there. Next, we are going to compare 16 and 14. 16 is greater than 14. We are going to rearrange. So 14 is written here. Again, 16 and 13. 13 is rearranged. Once again we are going to start from the beginning, that is 11. Now we are going to start from 11 and 15. 11 is a lower number compared to 15, so there is no need of change. Comparing 15 and 12, 12 needs to be changed. In that case, so listen, here we have obtained 11, 15, 12, 14, 13, 16. Now we are going to compare 11 and 15. It is arranged in ascending order, so there is no change. 11, 15, 12, 14, 13, 16. Now we are going to compare 15 and 12. 12 is smaller, so we are going to swap, that is rearranging 11, 12, 15, 14, 13, 16. Again, we are going to rearrange 15 and 14. Now check 11, 12, 14 is smaller than 15, so 14 is written first, 15, 13, 16. Now 15 and 13. On rearranging, we will get 11, 12, 14, 13, 15, 16. If comparing 15 and 16, there is no need of change. Again, we are going to compare 11, 12, 14, 13, 15, 16. Now we are going to compare first 11 and 12. It is in order. Next 12 and 14. It is also in ascending order. Next, I'm comparing 14 and 13. It is not in ascending order. So we are going to rearrange 13 and 14 like this: 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. The final output will be like this. This is what we are going. called as bubble sort. That is moving the lower element to the top position and leaving the greater number last. Okay, yeah, this is the result. That is what we have obtained here. Okay, next one is selection sort. Selection sort is a simple sorting algorithm that improves on the performance of bubble sort. Improves the performance of bubble sort by making only one change. What is the change is for every pass through the list, this algorithm will first find the small elements and swap it with the element in the first position. Swap it with first position of the array. Then it will find the second smallest element and swap it with the element in the second position, and it will continue until the entire array is sorted in the respective order. Pseudocode. Important two more question. Pseudocode. Start from the first element. Index 0. We search the smallest element in the array and replace it with element in the first position. Now we move on the second element position. So first look at the example and then we can continue with the initial array is given as 13, 16, 11, 18, 14, 15. Here which is the smallest element? 11. The circled element is the smallest element. Comparing 11 with the index 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Index 0. Index 0 is position value is 13. 13 is greater than 11. So we are swapping 13 and 11. It's clear. Next. Next smallest element is 13. Okay. Comparing 13 with the second element, we are going to rearrange. See, 13 in place of 13, 16 is written. Next smallest element is 14. Going to compare 14 with 16. Again it is rearranged. 14 and 16 is rearranged. Next smallest element is 15. Comparing 15 and 18. So position is rearranged. Next one is 16. 16th position is in the same place. There is no need to change. And finally, we open the output as 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 18. You have to select the particular number and then you are going to rearrange. That is what they are said. Now we move on to the second element. After finding the first least number, then we are going to the second least number and look for the smallest element present in the subarray. Smallest element, starting index till the last index. Now replace the second smallest identified in step 2. The position in the original array are also called first position of subarray. This is repeated until the completely sorted. The pictorial representation represents how it is arranged. The first bus, the smallest element will be 11. So it is placed in the first position. The next smallest element will be searched from the array which is 13. It will be placed in the second position. Then leaving the first element, next element will be searched from the remaining elements. We will get 13 as the smallest. So then it will be placed at the second position. Then leaving 11 and 13 because they are in correct position, we will search by the next smallest element and the rest of the elements is placed in the same manner. Finally, we get the sorted out. Okay, next sort is insertion sort. First, we have seen bubble sort, selection sort, and now insertion sort. From the name itself, you can identify we are going to insert an element in between another element. Insertion sort is a simple sorting algorithm. It works by taking elements from the list one by one and inserting them in the correct position to a new sorted list. This algorithm builds the final sorted array at the end. This algorithm uses n minus 1 number of paths to get the final sorted list as per the previous algorithm. First, select the element. If it is first element is already sorted, next pick the second element. Compare the element with all the elements in the sorted sublist. Shift all the elements in the sorted sublist that is greater than the value of the sorted. Insert the value. Repeat until list is sorted. Assume 44 is sorted. List of item 1. Comparing inserted. Next, you are going to insert 16, the first position. 16 is inserted. After 16, we are going to insert 83. Comparing, this is the smallest element. Next, 7. 7 is inserted in the beginning because it is smallest element. 67 is inserted between 44 and 83. 21 is inserted between 16 and 44. 34 inserted between 21 and 44. 45 inserted between 45 and 67. 10 is inserted between 7 and 16. Final output we have obtained, that is in sorted order. At the end of the pass, the insertion sort algorithm gives the sorted output in ascending order as shown. Next one is dynamic programming. 2 or 3 mark question. Dynamic programming is an algorithm design method that can be used when the solution to the problem can be viewed as a result of a sequence of decisions. Dynamic programming approach is similar to divide and conquer. The given problem is divided into smaller and yet smaller possible problems. Dynamic programming is used whenever problems can be divided into similar subprograms so that the results can be reused to complete the process. Dynamic programming approaches are used to find solution in optimized way. For every inner subprogram, dynamic algorithm will try to check the result of previously solved subproblems. The solutions of overlapped subproblems are combined in order to get the better solution. Steps to do dynamic programming. The given problem will be divided into smaller overlapping subprograms. An optimum solution is an effective solution which requires less time and less space for the given problem can be achieved by using result of smaller subprogram. Dynamic algorithms uses memoization. Memoization is a optimization technique used primarily to speed up computer programs by storing the result of expensive function important to mark expensive function calls and returning the catch results when the same inputs occurs again. Next one is Fibonacci series, which is acts as an example. Okay, Fibonacci series is that first you have learn about what is Fibonacci series. So start with 0 and 1. 0 plus 1 will give you 1. After 1 plus 1 will give you 2, and 1 plus 2 will give you 3. 2 plus 3 will give 5. 3 plus 5 will give 8. 5 plus 8, 13. 13 plus 8, 21. Like that it will go on. So we are going to add the sum with the previous element. Sum of these two is 1 and this number is added with the previous element. Listen. Fibonacci series generates the subsequent number of adding two previous numbers. Fibonacci series starts from two numbers, fib 0 and fib 1. The initial values will be taken as 0 and 1. Fibonacci series satisfies the following condition. Fib n is equal to fib of n minus 1 plus n minus 2. Hence, a Fibonacci series for the value n, value 8 can look like this: 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Eighth value will be 13. Fibonacci iterative algorithm with dynamic programming approach. The following example shows a simple dynamic programming approach using for generation of Fibonacci series. Initializing 0 and 1. Print the initial values of Fibonacci, that is, it will be printing 0, 1. Calculate Fibonacci 0 plus 1. It will give 0, 1, 1. And moving F1 to 0, Fib to F1. Again, it will repeat, answer will be 2, 3, 5, and so on. Next, consecutively, go to step 2. It will repeat again and again. The final Fibonacci series will be for 10 digits. It will be like 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55. With this, chapter 4 is over.